Yo, what's up guys? This is my first long form video, and today I'll be talking about the brand new secret style KIJO. Stay tuned. So to start off, you guys can see the stats. It has a crazy tilt. So let's look at the secret special. Let's read it. Tilt left and right to change your spike direction, and a hold tilt equals charge up to 2 times tilt. So Sanju, which has also tilt, it's like the OG tilt. 2 times tilt, this is basically just a buffed version of Sanju. So Sanju is going to be pretty useless, and this style is pretty much just going to change the meta completely. So let's get into it. Block, absolutely atrocious. Like, what even is, can that even block? Does that even work? Like, do not block with this style. It is strictly a spiking style. Next we have bump. Pretty mediocre, probably a 5 out of 10 honestly, but no one bumps anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I guess if you're bump receiving it might work, but you're probably gonna have to use advanced mode for that. Next dive, that's about 6.5 out of 10. That's actually really good for receive and all. It's obviously not like Kasuki, where the dive is absolutely crazy, but 6.5 to 7 out of 10, that's pretty good for dive. Next jump, I mean, it's a spiking style, so you would expect it to be 10 out of 10. Serve is about an 8 out of 10. That is really good for a spiking style. When there's a spiking style with 10 out of 10 spike, you don't see a high serve a lot because the spike makes up for it. So I bet in 1v1s and 2v2s, the serve is going to be really helpful for you to get in those higher ranks. For set, that is about 2 out of 10. That is really bad. 2.5, 3 out of 10. That is actually atrocious also. Compared to Sanju, which has like about a 5 out of 10 for the set, and Sanju set is trash. So KIJO set, we're going to have to test it out, but it doesn't look like it's going to go too well. Speed is really awesome, really good for a spiking style, because it's about 6 to 7 out of 10, which is really good for a spiking style, unlike Akari, which is a fast spiking style, but KIJO has a better spike and it has a tilt. The speed on this KIJO compared to Sanju's speed is so slow, like one of the slowest styles in the game. And then KIJO has 7 out of 10. Like, that's just awesome. Like, that's really good. That is actually perfect, especially for those receives. And the speed compared with the dive, like mixed together, that'll be really good for receive and will be hard to get aced. Then for the spike, it's a spiking style, so it's 10 out of 10 obviously. And then the good stuff, the tilt. So I'm going to read the secret special again. Tilt left and right to change your spike direction. Hold tilt equals charge up to 2 times tilt. So yeah, we're going to test this tilt out and it'll be crazy. So I made it into practice mode and I'm going to be showcasing the KIJO. So as you can see, I'll spawn a ball. If you hold, do you see the arrow? It extends as you hold. So I'm going to go left, go right. And the thing with Sanju is I don't have Sanju, so I can't show you the differences, but Sanju's is increasingly smaller, like a lot less of a charge and a lot less of a tilt. But the thing with Sanju is, you know how you can front and back tilt and side tilt? The thing is, you can't W and S tilt charge for KIJO, which is a major downside, because when you start to hit back row, the ball goes out a lot, which is obviously not a great thing. And also for serving, like it'll be towards the back of the court almost every time. So Sanju is obviously the OG tilt, but KIJO is gonna definitely change the meta, and be one of the greatest styles to ever be in this game. I'm going to showcase the serve more, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. If we serve from back here and I hold and go full power and tilt left, it pretty much lands right about here. I'm pretty sure, like right about on the service line. But if I don't do that, if I just do full power, it goes way out, way out. Same with the tilt, and also with back row hits. Actually no, back row hits do go in. I did not know that. I just got the style. I haven't used it much. Also, if you guys can see the arrow, if I just go side, it goes all the way to like a lightish green at the very tip of the arrow. But if I hold down, it only goes about to halfway, which if you're hitting front row, literally goes out of the court. That's for S tilting. For W tilting, it goes straight down. It works for both sides too. See how the arrow only goes about halfway? That is also a downside of this style, because that makes the tilt more like Sanju's. But that basically just shows how this style is a lot better than Sanju, and Sanju will most likely be disregarded in the Volleyball Legends community now, because KIJO is a brand new elite style that will most likely beat it in every way other than the W and S tilting. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the set. It's very slow, it's very droopy, it goes high. If I were to let it go in my body like a normal setter would, yeah, it's slow. But honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, if you were to set it from like normal setter position, it barely makes it to the outside. Like, just about to the outside where you can hit it, but obviously not for those like crazy plays where you hit it around the pin. For the blocking, yeah, I'm scared to see this because this is probably atrocious. Holy crap, that is terrible. Did you guys see that? Oh, a good block would land about the 10-foot line, just to let you know. A good block would land about the 10-foot line. Let me just do that again. It is high. It's basically a set to the other team, and it lands in the 6th position, in back middle. That is actually atrocious. That might be the worst block I've ever seen. Like, genuinely, I think this is the worst block in the game. I would not use this as a blocking style. Do not use this as a blocking style, or a setting style. Like the set, I mean, it's mediocre, but it could definitely use some work. But also, you make up for it with the speed, dive, the tilt, and obviously the spike. So, yep. Alright guys, that is my full review of KIJO, and now I'm going to talk about it overall. So as we look at the stats, this is a very notable style. It does rank against others, and this is one of the best styles in the game. But it also has the 0 block, like literally 0 out of 10 block, and the very slow, very bad set. But also, if I were to rate this style out of 10, I would probably say about 9.5 out of 10. It's only missing a few major key points, which are the W and S tilting, and obviously the block stat and the set stat. Everything else is pretty much perfect for a good spiker that you want to use in this game. I would totally recommend spinning for this style, because I think it will make you much a better player, and your team will absolutely love you and always set you. So I think this is a style for everyone, and a style that everyone can learn. It is not too hard to learn. It just takes some practice. So, alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.